Hi guys, and welcome back to another exciting edition of Joey's Table. What? Quadruple upload in 1 week? That's rare. I was gonna have my headphones in for this, by the way, but this is my broken set of headphones, so one of them doesn't work, and I don't want to deal with the whole mic check stuff right now. So we do have 2 surprise meals in here. I got them dropped off by no other than my thing. That's what I'll say. And yeah, so chips, apple slices, and a sandwich. This one comes with the kids' turkey and cheese. And then this one comes from the kids' turkey and cheese sandwich. Exact same thing. But yeah. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be eating today. I'm just going to be putting a trash somewhere. Not in front of you guys. Okay. But yeah, we got us some sandwiches, and we got us some cheese and some apple slices, so we're just going to go ahead and get into it. I did actually eat this in a certain way the other night, and I'm going to eat it on camera for you guys the same way, because I thought it was awesome. So look, now I haven't even done my thumbnails. I'm just going to do it with the bags and edit in some ham sandwiches. Ooh. But yeah, how's everybody doing? I'm doing pretty well, starting to get back to normal. You know, with everything. It's not like anything's really changed. Okay, so again, this is a turkey cheese. I think one of them is turkey cheese. I just read them out loud. That's how bad my memory is. Turkey and cheese with an apple slice, okay? And then, sorry you can't hear the noise. I prefer the headphones now. Ever since I started doing the headphones that way, I totally prefer it, but gotta just work with what's due. But in other news, what is going on with everybody in their life? Because I know I'm not the only one that's had change. What has changed in your life? What's new? What's something that's going on? Like, even if you're just thinking about it, obviously you can't tell me because this is a one-sided conversation we're having right now. But think of something in your head. Like, what's new for you? Even like a week new. Because a lot of things can change, you know, especially like nowadays. Well, with me, of course, they've reinitiated some like COVID closures for us. We got some sauce for this sandwich. I want to grab me some mustard if I got it. I'm thinking in my head I do, and I do have some mustard here. My sandwich. No more apple slices with the mustard, though. I'm gonna tell you that right now. But yeah, they restricted a lot of things again. So I mean, I like it. I'm happy for that stuff because I want COVID and pandemic to go away. So the only way we can is by going through the hardest struggle, and that's by like making sure no one has it. But it's so crazy because it doesn't feel like it's gonna end. I feel like I've had this conversation all the time, but on my channel, when I am on my channel, but they don't give any sign that it feels like it's going away. There's nothing out there that reassures me that, okay, if we don't find a vaccine, this is our solution. It doesn't feel like that at all. It feels like this is what our new is. Until some scientist comes along and goes, here's a vaccine, we're stuck wearing the masks. Stuck like a distancing from everybody, like it's gonna suck. And the holidays have changed, which I'm happy for, but it's one of those things that like you've wanted it all this time and here it comes and it's still not, it doesn't feel good. I think my personal fear with COVID is that like, you don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. So it feels like it can, like, be forever. They can come out with a vaccine tomorrow, start handing it out, and that's it, you know. My thing is, there's a lot of people that are like, they're trying to vaccinate you to put stuff in your system. I just find it hard to believe that, like, the entire nation of doctors is like, the entire nation of doctors and scientists are like here going against us, you know? Like, I wouldn't doubt, like, there's like some people that are corrupt, make bad decisions on purpose. I just don't technically see anybody doing it, setting up their whole life to destroy the entire world. I think the world naturally does it itself. But that's just my ramble. You can never have enough sauce on a sandwich. And that's coming from me, somebody who doesn't sauce up a sandwich enough. But you can never have enough sauce on a sandwich. Although if I was a kid, I would have been upset by this meal. Because this was never my lunch. My favorite lunch as a kid was the pizza dippers. It was basically 2 cheese sticks, and they'd give you like a sauce of marinara. And you pull them apart and you dip them. Oh my gosh, and then they give you like a bunch of sides. They give you like a dessert, like a bag of chips or something, like a side like that. It was crazy too, because I remember it was like this small kitchen area, and these 2 older ladies would go in there and make all this food by themselves. And they used to yell at me too. Because we used to have these cards. They're vicious too. Like, we used to have these blue and yellow cards in the morning time. I don't know if I talked about this on my channel. It's been so long. But I would come into school, in my elementary school. I would come into class, and in the morning time we'd have these, like, these boards. And we would vote for what we wanted to eat. So there was 2 options of food we get to choose from. Do we want to eat Sloppy Joe? Sloppy Joe, or do we want to eat like mac and cheese, chicken tenders, something like that? Yeah, we'd raise our hand, like, she'd be like, okay, what do you want? Who wants Sloppy Joe? And the kids would all raise their hand, you know, vote for something. And there was like never a dull day where it was like something I didn't want. I mean, it was, I can actually tell you that there was some times that I would be like, no, you know, I don't want to eat that. And be like, what the heck? Like, what am I gonna eat today? But no, they did that all the time. And if you brought, they would do that. And if you brought a lunch, you could eat your lunch and both, which my mom always did for me because I'm the foodie. But man, that was back in the day. I remember they had Sloppy Joe was another good one. Sloppy Joe was always my favorite at school. They had the pizza. They had sandwiches. They had chicken sandwiches. Like breaded chicken sandwiches. That was always a big plus. But we go to recess. recess then lunch or lunch then recess. I cannot remember. I feel like it was lunch. Yeah, then recess, yeah. That's how I remember it. And the reason why it took me a second to think of that was because I was like, how do they do like hand washing, you know? But we finished class, sit around in the classroom for like 10 minutes, not doing anything, of course. Then she'd pass out the cards. So there was like the blue option and the yellow option. Blue and yellow. And it was really blue and yellow. And there was a blue card and a yellow card that they'd give you. And whatever you raise your hand for in the morning time, that's the card you were gonna get. And for me, I remember you would have to bring the card and then give it to them for them to give you the food. We'd get the card, sit in the room for 10 minutes, not doing anything, and then go to lunch. So I'd always forget my card. So of course, they'd always like give me a lot of problems for it. They'd be like, no, you need to bring your card or you're not getting lunch. Because they wouldn't, because it's elementary school, so I couldn't walk back to the classroom by myself. So they'd make me sit there and not eat for a whole period. I used to hate that. That's why I really hated school when I was growing up, because I always got like the short end of the stick, even when I was like doing everything I could. Like, I was always the type that, like, I'd always want to stay in school. I'd always want to stay focused on my work, but the kids were bullying me so much. So to me, I thought, like, okay, if you're going to bully me, I'm trying to stay focused on school, I'm just going to be like a tattletale, because, you know, teachers are going to appreciate that, like, I want to be in school, and I'm being honest about these kids bullying me. Until I got to, like, middle school, and tattletaling was out. We couldn't do anything about it. I had great grades, but in middle school I got even shorter end of the stick from all my teachers. I remember there was these kids that would bully me every day in school. Every day in school they bullied me, made fun of me. Teacher never said anything, okay? And one time I got the balls to say something to this kid. But the teacher had his back turned. So he had his back turned, he was doing something. I walked up to him and I was like, look at, I said something like, if you want to fight, let's fight. Let's go right now. Let's fight. Let's do it. I'm tired of this every single day. Come on, let's fight. And of course, he didn't want to fight. And so I went back to my chair, sat down, but a teacher went and snitched on me, an assistant teacher. So she told him, snitched on me, and he had the audacity to come to me and yell at me because I tried to provoke a fight with the student. This kid made fun of me every single day. I was so scared of me approaching him, and guess who was the bad guy? Me. I'm about to be the bad guy again because I left my Gatorade downstairs. Baja, baha, blaha, bahaha, bahazahaha. I swear I brought a drink for you. I kept you in mind. I just forgot about it. Like downstairs all the time. But now I'm sitting here thirsty. Like, dang, I wish I had that Gatorade. I have it sitting right in front of my computer, ready to be grabbed. Don't forget, Joey, don't forget, grab this Gatorade. I forgot about it. Let me know if I can upload, if you guys would like to see my other upload. I made another video. I forgot what I ate. I made a video with it. I think I ate Jimmy John's, but somebody came in and interrupted it. I didn't interrupt bad. Like, I just, like, they don't even say anything, nothing, but I heard some things in the comments that people didn't like the interruptions. I don't care for them. They're super awkward, they're weird, but I don't care. Because I was glad to post that. That's another upload I had. It was like a good 15-20 minutes. My mom used to always get classic chips, and I get so mad at her. Because I only eat flavored chips. I only really like eating flavored chips. But I'd always finish the bags. So she'd get flavored chips to avoid me from eating the whole bag, but the issue was that she's only gotten original all my life because she wanted me not to eat the bags, and I've eaten original all my life. I've eaten it so much that I know the rules of hot sauce, lemon juice. That is really a good way to eat them. I'm gonna finish off with some apple slices, and I'm gonna be done. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying to go back in the habit of making videos. It's not impossible. It's not really that hard. It's just about doing it. And I don't know. The time has just been moving so fast for me. Like, I can't believe it's already been a month. Crazy to say that, but I'm a wake up, go to work, sleep kind of guy, and start back over. So every day, like working and scheduling everything in. That's a lot, man. I don't do much in my day, but it's so much. You have the rest. If only you could reach through the screen. But I don't, because I don't know if some of you guys have COVID. I don't know if I have COVID. I don't have COVID. I got tested. I'm negative. So all that. Let me just go put up my stuff and I'll do my outro and we're all good. Just gonna top this out, throw mustard in the fridge. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I mentioned this, I think I did. But I'm also in charge of Secret Santa. A little bit more general for more people that don't celebrate Christmas, but I call it Secret Stylist. I think you guys have an idea of where I work. A salon. And yeah. I like to wear my my coat over my shoulders, like my anime people. But thanks guys so much for tuning in. Hope to see you guys again on the next video. If I do post again, which I will. I'm just trying to think of what I'll do and eat next. If you did enjoy, please leave a like, comment, or subscription if you're new. And don't forget to hit that notification bell because you never know what and when I might post. And so you might want to get notified and just like, know when that's all going on. I save all that stuff for the end because I'm here for the content. And yeah. Thanks guys so much for tuning in. I hope to see you guys again in the next video. Bye!